flexing, rolling through the SWAT. Repping for the city, hear him in the parking lot. Houston written across the jersey, ain't gon' never stop. Just fans got me tuning in, waiting for the drop. Astros, Texas, Rockets, Dynamo, they coming with it. When they pull up, got the city sitting on a fitted. Straight up A-Leaf, hold it down, ain't gon' never quit it. Just fans got me tuning in, let my dogs get it. Southwest A-Leaf, Texas, throw down here and it's so infectious. We ride for the Houston Astros, Rockets, Dynamo, and them Texans.
What's up, everybody? It's Carlos, your host of the Just Fans podcast, and we got Rios in the house today. How's it going, Rios?
Everybody was off today. I hate all of you, man. I have to go to work.
That's what you get. That's what you get. Then we got, wow, Poppy showed up today. What's going on, brother?
Fuck off.
It's going to freeze tomorrow.
Yeah, hell just goes over.
Record snowfall.
Yeah.
Here we have snowball fights in hell.
I had a real busy week, but
No one cares.
just started a little 3-day break, so back on the grind, guys. Back on the grind.
Look at that. And of course, today we got our special guest straight from Holy Cross. We got the one and only Jalen Coker. How's it going, Jalen?
I'm doing great. Thank you guys for having me.
No problem. Don't worry. You're going to regret coming in by the way that all of us talk to each other over here. We're stupid as hell. But hey, man, I appreciate you coming on the show. Man, I just can't imagine right now, what you're going through as far as like, you're out of, you're out of Holy Cross and now you're heading into like what's potentially an NFL, an NFL draft spot or whatnot, right? What's going through your mind right now as we speak?
Right now, I mean, I'm really just trying to stay focused, just remember like how I got here, like that all the work I've been putting in, I deserve to be here. So I feel like that's the biggest thing for me right now, especially being a smaller school guy, like a little underrated. So, I have a little chip on my shoulder. So just trying to keep up the energy, keep up the intensity, do everything I can in the weight room, on the field, getting treatment, getting eating right, everything I can do to be the best version of myself whenever the combine comes around. That's what I'm trying to do.
There you go, man. Something that I'm clearly not doing is eating right. Unlike you, you're an inspiration, sir. I appreciate that.
I mean, that answer is pro ready right there.
Yeah,
I know that's you gave us like a great pro answer. Like I'm taking it a day at a time. I'm focused. I'm eating right. I was like, yeah, NFL ready.
It's all the truth.
Yeah, I bet. I don't blame you at all. I 100% agree with you. I'm sure it's true. On the upside, yeah, I'm also being truthful. I'm not going anywhere.
We know.
Yeah, you can tell I'm struggling to breathe right now as I talk. No, but yeah, so that's good, man. I'm glad you're keeping focus and you're ready. That's awesome. So have you trained with like anybody right now, like NFL wise, or have you just been kind of doing just training with like your team or whatnot?
Yeah, I'm really just been training with all the guys that are in the in this year's draft class. I haven't been training with any NFL guys, but I mean, these guys that I'm training with, they're freaks. They're all dudes. So I mean, they push me to get better every day. So I can't ask for a better place to be, for real.
Awesome.
Yeah, so man, I was doing a little background on you, and that's like you said, a bunch of records at for your school. Like you have like top all-time receiving yards, receptions, all that. Which record are you most proud of setting at the school?
I think the one I'm most proud of is the touchdowns one. I feel like my first couple years, my touchdowns were a little underwhelming. So then to come back my junior and senior year to have above double digits in both was big for me. And then to have 31 at the end of my career was huge.
Oh, yeah.
Was that always the goal going into this final year? Like I'm just gonna go for the touchdowns. I'm just gonna like try to like prove how offensively what kind of damage I can do, or were you like already focused on like beyond the season?
Well, I mean, that's a great question. I mean, I feel like obviously I did have like a little goal for myself. Every year, I guess for my junior year, I was at like 958 yards. Like I was flirting with that 1,000. So I guess like that was something that I really wanted to do my senior year, was break 1,000 yards. And I was able to do that. But I mean, I feel like really like that all kind of fades away whenever you're like kind of setting into the senior year, like your last year playing college football. Like I was kind of just taking it a day at a time. But I mean, the 1,000 yards is definitely something that I wanted to do for sure.
is there something like you talk to your coach or you talk to your quarterback, like when you know you're that close, you're like, hey, like give me more touches, type of thing.
Pass it to me.
Yeah.
Like QB. This way, right here.
50 more, man. Like, is that something that you like? Obviously, you have it in the back of your mind, but do you actually vocalize it in the locker room? Like, hey, I just need, come on, just 3 more receptions a game. I can do this. Like,
I mean, I don't think, not my senior year, I don't think so, but earlier in my career, like I feel like that kind of comes with maturity, you know, like especially being a leader as well. Like you don't want to feel like you're complaining or taking away from the team. So I try my best to be more like holistic when I'm out there, especially my senior year. Now you talk to me my freshman year, sophomore year, like of course I was like, yo, throw me the ball. These guys. But I feel like I kind of approached it differently my senior year, and I was more of a team player, just trying to get everyone involved, keep everyone positive, and really not worrying about my stats as much. Just kind of whenever the opportunity came to me, you know, I was going to make the most of it.
I was going to ask how, since you mentioned not to worry about your stats. So did you, but in any moment, like I probably based on your answers, maybe not so much your senior year, like you said, but was there ever a moment where you were actually like preoccupied on stats, or were you like stat heavy, or did that not even come across you at all?
I mean, I definitely would check like how many catches I had, how many yards I had, how many touchdowns, you know, but I mean, I never was like, oh, I need this today. Like I need to have this. Cause you know, you at the receiver position, you can only control what you can control. And if you set these like these like limits that you can't achieve in a game or in a week, like, you know, it kind of can hurt you in a way. So, I mean, I feel like I kind of attacked it really open-minded. You know, if I had 50 yards that game, I had 50, but the next game, you know, I'm going for 100. But I mean, if I don't have that, that's okay too. So, I mean, I feel like I just kind of use that mentality to, you know, just keep me positive. No matter what happened, I was gonna have a good time and play with my brother. So it really didn't matter.
That makes sense.
I'd just be happy to be there. Like,
I'm just happy to be here.
I just do party out there. Yeah,
I'd be happy to have a jersey. I got a jersey with my name on it.
I'll give the meanest high fives to everybody, bro. That'll be my role.
Just be there to block.
That's the worst though. Whenever you're coming off the sideline, a high five, and it's way too hard, you know, and you're just like, dang.
Ow. Broken hand, out for the season.
Yeah.
That'd be me.
I don't know. You're in the IR from now on.
Yeah.
Oh man!
No, but going back to school, so I saw, like I said, I did a little bit of background on you, and I saw that you majored in psychology. What made you go in that field?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my high school teacher, her name is Miss Ewald. She kind of got me into the psychology space, like kind of got me really interested in the subject. And then I was like, you know, my freshman year, I really didn't know what I wanted to major in, so I kind of took a couple psych classes, kind of learned a little bit more about it, and I really like fell in love with it. Just kind of how people work, you know, and then a little bit of sociology as well, like why things happen the way they do, type of stuff. So I feel like that's just, and I feel like also it comes into play a lot with, you know, the NFL. You know, you see the NFLPA and all this mental health stuff. It's really starting to pick up, and it's not as stigmatized as it used to be. So I mean, I feel like it's a great what's the word? It's just like a great environment to be in right now, you know, to help give back to athletes, you know, who some guys do this for their whole life, and then when it's over, they don't know what to do. So being there to, you know, walk people through that process and, you know, how to, you know, find themselves again without sports is something that's important to me.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Sure.
He's gonna use it to get into people's heads.
It
Check him out.
Also works.
Yeah.
For get in there like Michael Jordan, just straight trash talking, when you psych them, and they're like, "Oh, what up?"
Every corner he sees, he's like, "You got small hands," and fucking just.
He's gonna tell them, he's like,
gets with those tiny hands.
They're gonna be like, "Maybe I am trash," and then they give him a 50-yard touchdown.
As he's thinking about it, you're gonna be running down the field. Exactly, get in the head. Yeah, man. So let's. Go ahead, Poppy. It's your turn. Sorry.
Game when you're out in the field. Like, are you a trash talker? Are you like just keep quiet? Like I'm going to show you rather than tell you what I'm going to do. How do you approach that?
Poppy, ask the question again, because I think you forgot to pay your internet bill and you started freezing.
Yeah. Shit. It looks like it's recorded on the potato right now.
Bro, is that 420p?
Dude, your mom's mad at me, so she didn't pay the bill this
I'll tell her.
Oh,
That's good.
No, what I was saying, like the mental side of the game, like when you're out there going against your opponents, like are you like trying to get in the hair? Are you a trash talker, or are you more like I'm gonna show you rather than tell you what I'm about to do? Like,
Yeah, I think I'm definitely probably the second one. Like I'm gonna show you rather than tell you. But I mean, I definitely can get out there and start talking a little bit, but it really depends on where we're at in the game, like what's going on. Like if someone talks to me first, I definitely will respond with something. But if no one talks, I'm not really saying much. I'm really just trying to be focused, locked in.
So also like Rios did, started looking at some of your stuff. And so originally, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, was it coming out of high school? Did you you played DB also, right? Is that correct? You also played DB. So why did you want to switch over to receiver? Just wondering.
Well, I feel like personally, I've always been a receiver. Like in my dad in high school, he's in the Hall of Fame for his high school in Fort Dorchester, South Carolina. He was a receiver. So, growing up, I always wanted to, be my dad, emulate my dad, and being a receiver was like, pretty much the pinnacle of like, what it is to be a football player. So, I mean, I feel like just that is something that I've always felt like I've just gravitated towards. And yeah, I mean, I definitely could have played defensive back, safety, something like that. But I mean, I always in the back of my mind was like, I'm a receiver and I'm going to go to college to be a receiver.
Awesome. All right. I like that.
It's always more fun to be in the offensive side of things, I think.
It is. Especially when you have like 240-pound running backs running at you and they go through the front line, and then that safety, you got to come down, you got to make that play.
You're like, shit.
I gotta tackle Derrick Henry. I'm out, man. Go ahead, run to the end zone.
Shoulder.
Be like, I rolled my ankle. My bad. I gotta come down. I gotta come out.
Yeah, there you go. Rios, you got a fan in you. Says Bruce Harper says hi, Rios.
No, Bruce.
There you go. All right. Another thing is okay. So going to Holy Cross. I know you had some other options as well to go to, but why did you choose Holy Cross after all?
Well, my mom wanted me to get an education, so Holy Cross, has a very good education. It's right on par with Ivy League schools. They have a great alumni network, so like if football for some reason wasn't going to work out for me, like I would have a great group of guys to help me get in the right position to continue my life after that. Coach Chesney was a huge part of this. But part of me going to Holy Cross, he just came off a Patriot League win, their first one in like, I don't know how long. And then he kind of sold me the dream of like, being a part of this dynasty that he's trying to build. And, the guys that we had coming in were just going to add to the talent that we already had on the team. So it really felt like a no-brainer. The campus was beautiful. People were so nice. It just kind of, everything was like all the boxes were getting checked. And at the end of the day, it was just a really easy decision for me.
All right. Reels, Bobby, whoever.
Yeah. So talk to me a little bit about campus life. So I don't know too much about Holy Cross, but kind of walk us through what's a day in the life over there.
I mean, it really depends. I feel like Holy Cross offers like a bunch of different things. So if you're, music, or you wanted to go watch a theater show, something like you could, like, it's really just like whatever. Like I took Chinese my senior year, and we had like some like festivals sometimes, and like we would like sing songs and stuff like that. So it really depends on like what you want to get into. For me personally, I mean, school was hard. So I was going to class. I was hitting I was doing football stuff. So, I mean, I really wasn't doing much, but it definitely, Holy Cross is a bunch of opportunities. You can really do whatever you want, make whoever you want. I mean, I would personally play basketball when I had the opportunity in the Joe. So that's something that I like to do.
So did you how important to you is it to, because I know you also did some basketball, was it in high school only, or did you also do it at Holy Cross?
I mean, no, I mean, I only did like pickup at Holy Cross, but in high school.
You did basketball, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
And you also, correct me if I'm wrong, you also did track as well, right?
Yeah, I did track my freshman year, but that was it.
So how sorry. I was going to ask, how important do you feel like having being at least experience in different sports help you develop to where you are now?
Oh, I think it's, I don't want to say it's like necessary, but I feel like it helped me so much in just ways that I'm not gonna be able to like pinpoint, but I know it's helped. So like, I mean, I haven't just done basketball. Like I did lacrosse, I did swim. Like you said, I ran track, soccer, all that stuff. I pretty much did everything I could possibly do. And that, I feel like it just gave me a lot of appreciation for other sports, and just it's really fun. Like, just to go out there and just compete with, something that you might not be the best at, but you're still having a good time doing it.
Yeah, that was us playing soccer.
Oh yeah, we were great at it.
You weren't that great. You weren't that great, but we had a good time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were
fun. So good.
It's all about having fun.
Yeah.
So what about that competitive nature? Doing all these other sports and everything. Obviously playing football in college. Like, what are you looking forward to the most beyond this? Like competitive wise. Like, what is the goal in a perfect world for you?
The goal for me, like after football?
Well, after college, like right now, going into hopefully what would be an NFL draft spot.
Oh, I mean, the goal for me is just to stick. I feel like that's the hardest thing to do on a team. You only get this opportunity one time, so I want to, I want to have like I'm trying to think of how to word this. Like, I want them to be able to not be able to take me off the field. Like they need me on it. So I feel like wherever that is, whether special teams, receiver, any way I can get on the field and where they need me there, where I can, flourish at whatever position I am. That's what I want to do.
What if they want to put you at DB?
Makes sense.
They want to put me at DB, then better be expecting a lot of interceptions.
There you go.
Is there a player from now or in the past that you try to model your game with, or like that inspires you, like the way they play, like oh, I want to be able to do those things, like type of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I always loved watching Calvin Johnson. I'm not 6'5", 240, but
none of us are. None of us are.
Yeah. But I mean, I try my best to play like him. I feel like, just garnering the double coverage, like, just having that like presence on the field where it's like you have to know where that guy is at all times. And even if you're in a zone or you have two guys on him, like you gotta, hope he doesn't make the catch,
You
so
want to be the guy that they double team. You want to be
exactly.
that guy.
Exactly.
You want punt coverage on you. I had never seen that in my life.
He wants all the
punt
smoke.
coverage.
Yeah. He wants all the smoke.
Exactly.
So do you feel like it's complimentary for you whenever you get like double coverage, or maybe even if it's possible triple or whatnot? Do you take that as a compliment in a way or no?
Oh, absolutely. Of course. I mean, they're taking another person out of where they should be and leaving someone else man up to stop me from catching the football. And not only does it make me look good, but it also gets my teammates open as well. So, I mean, it's just a win-win in that situation. And then when I am double covered and make the catch still, it makes me look that much better.
Oh, even better. Yeah.
Is that when you talk trash the most? Because I feel like I'll be so hyped if I caught a ball in double coverage, dude. Like,
yeah, some emotions definitely come out after stuff like that for sure.
So, do you trash talk anyone in Chinese just because they can't understand what you're saying?
No, I only took it for a semester. If I knew any curse words, I probably would be using them, but I don't know.
Man. Usually that's the first thing you learn from a different language. That's the curse words first, and then everything else. Well, did you guys learn Mandarin, or was it something else?
Yeah, it was Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you a difference.
Awesome.
I'll bring that up because Kobe Bryant learned French to trash talk Tony Parker. I'm like, bro, he learned a whole language to trash talk one man.
That's at a whole other level right there.
Talk about psychology. That's it right there.
Yeah,
Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Hall of Fame hate right there. It's just crazy.
So, Philly special cards. Wow. Philly special card says, "Yo, Jalen and Carlos and Rios and Poppy, Then
That's
he
right,
has a
man.
question for you. He says, Jalen, how do you feel if you got drafted by my Birds? I guess the Eagles.
Eagles, yeah.
I feel awesome. No matter what team picks me, I would be so grateful.
Is
Yeah.
that the PC answer he needs to give, or
No, I like that answer. You got
Honestly, the headline though, like Jalen to Jalen, like that
Oh,
sounds.
that would be great.
Sounds
that
pretty
would be
good.
Right.
cool. That would be pretty cool.
Jalen hurts Jalen. I like that. Jalen to Jalen.
So why are the Texans going to win the Super Bowl next year?
Why are they?
Why are they going to win the Super Bowl next year?
I mean, it's gonna have to come down to CJ Stroud. I mean,
That's
he's gonna
it.
have to be the
That's
answer.
it. He's that guy. He's that
Yeah,
guy.
he is. No, he is for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
He's the guy that's definitely made a lot of, him, D'Amico Ryans, the way that the Texans did their entire culture change this season, and now I can say that word for our team positively,
In a positive way.
what it used to be. So there's a definite culture change that happened with the Texans, and clearly it was very successful this season. How important is it to culture for you in the locker room, Jalen?
I would say probably like top 3 most important things for me, honestly, because I mean, coming from Holy Cross, smaller school, everyone kind of knows everybody. So having that, like I know a lot of schools like don't have the type of culture that we were given at Holy Cross. It was just something that I never really saw until I, kind of went to the All-Star games, went to things like that, where I kind of was out of my bubble a little bit, so to say. But like just going out with 40-year teammates, like it's not something normal that all colleges do. So just having that like brotherhood, trust in one another. I mean, that's why we won so many games and, won so many championships, was really because of the culture that we had.
All right.
So speaking of being out of your bubble, so talk to us about what's it like being invited to the NFL Combine. I know that's a pretty big honor in itself.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's crazy for real. Like I always envisioned myself in this position since I was like really, really young, but now being here and really having a real opportunity to, not only put on for my family, but, my school, everyone that's helped me get to this position, it's incredible. Honestly. I mean, I'm just so proud of, not only myself, but, everyone else who believed in me, who gave me the confidence to continue pushing, to get better. It's going to be fun though. I'm trying my best to just not overthink it too much and just enjoy it. It's not every day that you get invited to the NFL Combine, and especially as an FCS guy, it's probably even more limited. So, I mean, just something that I'm really proud of and I'm looking forward to.
With going to the Combine and all, have you, and of course, if you can't tell us, it's okay, but have you talked to any NFL teams or anything like that?
Yeah. At the All-Star games, they do a really good job of like getting the scouts with the players and having enough time for everyone to talk and meet and, kind of just chop it up a little bit. So, I mean, I think I've talked to almost everybody, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
When those conversations first happen, are you like cool and collected? Are you like nervous? Are you like excited? Like what's the feeling of like being in that aura and that atmosphere, like talking to all these people that represent, the NFL organization?
Yeah, I mean, it's a job interview, and I feel like you're going in for a job. So, I mean, obviously, I'm a little nervous, but I know what I'm talking about. The questions that they're asking me aren't always that hard. It's like, tell me about your life. Like, like those aren't questions that I can like mess up. So, I mean, it's a little nerve wracking in the beginning, but then once you kind of get like that first, like cold, like those first like 3 questions that they have to ask every kid, it becomes much easier because then it's just a conversation between friends, kind of like what you guys are doing, like just really easy, just like just a normal conversation.
It'd be funny if we were the most difficult questions you were asked. Like
Right.
this is it. Like it gets worse. Like they ask you like, what's your favorite color? Or whatever.
Right.
I actually heard that that was a question for someone. Yeah,
I've seen the Reddit posts,
like weird questions,
Right.
and they use the psychology to like see like what that means.
We'll see, and then the fact that you're ready and you took those courses or whatnot. I mean, you're mentally, I'm sure you're already there. Like you're NFL ready at that point. Like you feel like it pretty much gets you ready for those type of questions, and you're like, What's your favorite color? Blue. I don't know, whatever it is, and just whatever.
If I was the scout, I'll throw some curveballs. So, who's your favorite starter Pokemon? Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur?
The answer is clearly Charmander.
It is. It is.
See?
It always is.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Take that, Bulbasaur.
Get me out of here. Get me out of
Yeah,
here.
he's a Bulbasaur fan.
We're not even gonna get into
Bulbasaur,
that.
man.
We're not gonna.
What?
Real,
Turn his
nobody
mic
fucking
off.
asked.
Turn his-
Nobody fucking asked you.
First
Turn
of
it
all,
off.
Charmander will Bulbasaur's ass in him second. Second of all, Bulbasaur
In
sucks.
the middle of
So-
second.
Yeah, I mean Squirtle would be like an understandable second, but Bulbasaur is way easy.
I'm literally about to quit.
That's an NFL question. That should be.
I will not
They
take
put
any
3
Bulbasaur
Pokeballs
slander in this
fused.
show.
That separates the men from the boys.
There you go.
Bulbasaur,
Exactly.
get out of here.
Yeah, get out of there.
Fuck
All right,
outta
so you
here,
got a
Alex.
couple of questions here from podcasts. Don't worry, I'm filtering out the bad ones. I'm just kidding. There aren't any bad ones. Philly Special again said, "What fan base do you think is best?"
Not Philly.
What fan base do I think is the best? Well, my friend went to Wyoming, and Josh Allen went to Wyoming. So
Yeah.
I hear that some of the Bills fans like go to Wyoming games and like
Oh, wow.
cheer on
Oh,
Wyoming.
I will say
because
this: drinking with the Bills fans is not for the faint of heart, man. They will have you drunk at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Rios, did you go through a
I mean,
table?
that's a fan.
Yeah.
Almost,
a great time.
I almost went to a tape. I was like, I'll try it. Like, no, what am I doing? It's 10:30 in the morning. It's too early for this.
All right, and then this one here, Jalen. This one is more of a serious one. This is from our friend Texans 22. He does a great job with Texans podcasts here. So this one is asking, certain schemes like our Shanahan's require receivers to be willing blockers and help out in the run game. Do you think that plays into where you prefer to be drafted, or no, or does it matter?
No,
for you?
not at all. I mean, I blocked in college. I'll block in NFL. I mean, I have no problem putting my hands on somebody.
There you go.
I like that answer.
You know,
I like that
hands with
answer. Everybody can get these hands.
Everybody
That's
can get
basically
these
what it is.
hands.
Anybody gets these
Rated-
hands.
Rated E for everyone.
Yeah. And then Philly Special said, "Man, I was hoping you'd say Philly." I mean,
That's on me. I bet Philly has a great fan base. I bet. I
yeah.
haven't been to Philly, so I don't know.
Hey, there you
They're
go.
cool to
Maybe,
hang out
maybe
with. If they're winning, if they're losing, man, watch out. I've hung out
Yeah,
with
wait.
tailgates. It really depends.
All right. So the next part I want to do really quick, Jalen, since we're almost at the 30-minute marker. I wanted to show a video real quick of you and a little bit of your highlights or whatnot. And obviously, I gotta mute it because if not, we get that little ban from YouTube. So give me a second, and then just kind of, if you can, just guide us through. Hey, this is like maybe what was going through your head as this was happening or whatnot. Y'all see the screen or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Okay, then there you go.
That's a dot.
Right there.
Oh,
Double coverage.
Dot.
Those
Did
guys
you
got
talk-
mossed.
Did you talk
They
some
got
trash
mossed.
right there?
No trash.
Oh.
I was too excited.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about it, honestly.
Moss. There you
And
go.
actually,
Look at that.
just a quick extra tidbit. The Patriots also have a great fan base. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Oh yeah. Oh, but
Yeah.
because you're near that area, right? Correct me if
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Right.
So
New
have you? There you go, New England. Okay, there you go. All right, let's see. I think this is a different angle of it. Yep.
Dude, that's a ball and a half.
You know what that reminds me of? That catch that Hopkins had against what team? I think it was
Oh,
the
yes.
Bills.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Double
I remember
coverage.
that.
Double coverage. Look at that. Wow.
Literally, it's like this. It's the same angle and everything. The same like position the DBs are in as well.
Oh, is this a Hail Mary?
Yeah. That's him.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh wow.
How good does that feel, brother?
That's a great one. That one was really good.
I was gonna say, I think this is a Hail. I was hoping this one had the Hail Mary. So, talk to me real quick about the Hail Mary. How you saw it coming,
Yeah.
and did you just say to yourself, "Yo, I'm gonna go get this," or how did that happen?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty much it. I honestly jumped a little early,
Mhm.
and it kind of helped me. Honestly, it was perfect. Like they helped me out because they were jumping up, and I was like still going up, so they kind of jumped me up a little bit more. So then I was just able to put my hands out and just make that catch. It was kind of like I wasn't really thinking about catching it or anything. I really just kind of like put my hands out there, and it just kind of fell right in.
Wow.
It was a great moment, though, for sure.
That is awesome. All right, let me continue here. Okay.
A Hail Mary wearing Holy Cross across the chest. It's meant to be.
Oh, there's a different angle. There you go. Ooh.
What do
Wow,
you like
just-
more? Do you like running through the defense like that more, or do you like doing the double, like the catch into double coverage in the end zone? Like what gets you more pumped by the end of the play?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, I feel like I don't have a lot of those where I like catch it and am able to like have a bunch of yards after the catch, but so I feel like those are good because I get to showcase that my ability to make people miss, and then I get to show the speed a little bit too by, running past guys. So I feel like it's close. It's close, but I mean, just mossing someone in the end zone is just so like you can't really do anything about it. It's like, yeah, that just happened.
Is
So,
this a one-handed? Let me see.
yeah, this one was one-handed.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I did talk trash after that one.
I bet.
yeah, I see the flag.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah, no flag though, which is great.
Wait, was that a white corner?
Yeah, he's pretty good too. He's
What?
pretty good. He was out of position. He was out of position. And
Oh,
he's really good.
Ooh, nasty play.
what I like is like that tenacity you have, and then like you definitely like go for that extra yardage.
Oh yeah. I try my best not to get taken down by one person. That was my first catch in my career, so I was definitely hyped.
Oh, what,
I love how hype.
Oh, and you throw a touchdown pass.
Yeah.
bro?
Playmaker, dude.
This was my first touchdown.
This one?
Yep.
Oh,
That's
wow.
my freshman year.
Oh, okay.
So hold on, let me go back to this one. This was to me. These are always so impressive to be maybe because I get whatever. This is so quarterback, and then you throw it accurately, and then how hard is that to pull off? Did you guys like practice like that particular play and just the ball placement of it a lot, or did you already you already have like experience just throwing the ball quarterback like or something like that?
I mean, I feel like I have a pretty good arm. It's decent. So I mean, I'm pretty confident in my ability to throw the ball. We ran that play the year before, and I like overthrew Tyler Purdy, who caught the ball by like 20 yards. So I really was like locked in on this one to make it a completion. So I kind of lofted it a little bit.
Yeah.
But it ended up working out, which was I thought it was about to be a pick, but it ended up working out.
It feels
Yeah,
like
it's all that matters.
It feels like the catch was like the ball from your quarterback was a little bit like out of reach at first, and the fact that you still caught it and pulled off the throw, it's like hats off, dude. Like
I was really worried that they were going to call it like a forward pass or something, and it was going to be like a penalty. But
no, it didn't happen. Yeah, it was definitely behind. All right, let's see. And I think this goes back to your first catch, right? Yeah,
this was my first touchdown.
Touchdown. Excuse me. Yeah, first touchdown. Okay, so then this one. Okay, and wow,
good
okay.
man.
it's getting open. This is one of those things where you come back for the ball, right? Because you might have been like far ahead, and then did you come back for it?
Yeah, it was like a broken play, so I was running on the other side, and then saw the quarterback scrambling to my side, so I just came back and we locked eyes, and he just dotted me. So it was a great pass.
I would
awesome.
never.
That kid is actually on the Bills, Christian Benford.
Oh, is he really? Oh,
okay.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, it was a good battle between us. He's really good, great corner, obviously.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Dude, those catches are so tough, dude. Like
At 15 yards, I'm already panicking.
dude, look at that. Boom.
That's
I
awesome.
would never not be talking trash. Like
You already do. Like, what you mean?
exactly. And I don't do shit, right? Imagine
right,
if I was good at anything. Oh, dude.
So,
People will never hear the end of it, bro.
So Philly Car says, Jalen, thanks for answering my questions. I'll definitely look into you and your game more. Congratulations on all your accomplishments. And then he said, sorry, one last question. Who is your most favorite person you've ever played with?
First, thank you for that nice compliment. I appreciate that. And then I feel like the best person I ever played with was, I mean, I got to go with, Matt Sluka, my dog. That's my boy.
There you go. Shout out to, what was it, Max Luca?
Matt Sluka, my quarterback.
All right, there you go. Shout out to him.
He seemed pretty goddamn good in those clips.
Yeah, he did. He really did. All right. So let's talk about a very, very important thing, Jalen, and you'll probably agree with me on this.
You gotta. Can you fix us?
Oh, you want to go back to the other? Okay.
Yeah.
So Jalen, we got to talk about something very important here, and it's very dear to us, and I'm sure for you and a lot of people also. Food.
Yeah, we all need it. We all need it.
We all need it. Yes. So my question. All right, you're in the. So I've never been to the like New England area or whatnot where you are. What is if I were to go, obviously as a visitor, what is something that I could, that would you recommend immediately to me?
Wow. I mean, I feel like the exact part where I am, Worcester, is kind of like a melting pot. You got a bunch of different like selection, which is great. Honestly, there's a lot of places where you can just walk in and it's going to be, fire. So, I mean, but my personal favorite, I might get like some hate for this, but I mean, my personal favorite is the Fix Burger Bar.
Okay.
Like a little hole in the wall burger bar. It's really good. And then Pampas, which is a Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, okay.
Fancy. Okay.
Get used to promoting these places, man. Get used to promoting these places because you never know. You're going to get one of these deals one day. And get used to promoting these. So
in a Pampas commercial.
Pampas commercial out of nowhere. Yeah.
You're going to start speaking Portuguese and shit.
Right?
Just got to add it to the tag. Chinese, English, Portuguese.
There you go.
Exactly.
Let me share
French in all the languages.
So, I took French in high school for 3 years, right? So, whatever. I was like, oh, I'm doing my best, whatever. Right? And on the 4th year, they had told us, hey, you get a trip to France or whatever. I was like, all right, bet. So, you have to sign up. Obviously, you have to tell the teacher, hey, you're gonna sign up for the following year. So I did. I was like, hey, I'm gonna sign up for French 4, and we get a trip to France. And she looked at me. She said, oh, honey. No. I was like, why? She's like, well, you got to understand that French 4 is it's very difficult and we're speaking French the entire time. So she says, I would recommend maybe Spanish. Or I was like, I speak Spanish. And she's like, yeah, I would recommend staying with something that you know for a while.
Oh.
I feel that. I feel like the 4th year is always when they drop that on you. It's like, actually, this is going to be not 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah,
for sure.
They take you 3 years, and then when you get so hopeful, away.
Yeah, boom.
There you
go. They're like, sorry, sir, no trip to Paris for you. You go to Paris, Texas.
Paris, Texas, yeah.
You can go to Tijuana if you want, but not.
There you go. So, okay, so we got a question from Leo, and he's asking, who's your favorite offense in NFL history?
My favorite offense. Wow. That's a great question. Let me think about it. I'm going to get back to you. Let me think about it.
All right. So now we're heading in towards the latter part of our show, and I kind of wanted to go 5 rounds with Rios. Do you want to, first of all, since we got Poppy here, who do you want to challenge? Do you want to challenge Rios or Poppy here? Who do you think knows more? Just by looking at their faces.
I mean, I would think.
He's an old head. He knows way more.
All right, I'm gonna challenge Rios then. Let's go.
Rios, okay. I was gonna say you did the right thing. I was like, "Are you sure?" Poppy barely speaks English, so it'll be fine. Let's get it.
I do. I do.
It's like NFL. Yeah. So, all right. So we got just a couple questions. So it's 5 questions, and we'll keep score or whatnot. Poppy, go for it. You keep score.
I'll keep score.
All right. First question
that's fine.
Yeah. All right. So first question will be for, I guess, Rios. All right, Rios. Which NFC team finished with the best record? This should be an easy one. 49ers, Vikings, Cowboys, or Eagles?
49ers.
Easy.
With the best record. Final answer?
Yeah.
Positive?
Yeah.
Was it not?
Was it not?
Hold on. Uh-oh.
He doesn't even fucking know. What the fuck?
Bro,
you're looking at last year's.
In front of you.
They were the number 1 seed.
I think I'm looking at last year's. Whoops. Oh, it's just NFL 2022 regular
You
season
fucking
stats.
idiot.
Sorry. All right, never mind. Sorry.
All right,
I'll
one for
change
me.
it up. All right, forget about that. Clearly, this is why. Yeah, sorry about that. All right.
You had one job.
You have
Yeah,
one.
I had one job. All right, sorry, Rios. Okay.
To answer the question about the best offense, though, I'm a Saints fan, so the Super Bowl, where the Saints won, I think that was what 2008, 2009.
2009, yeah.
That offense, that's the offense.
You know,
there you go.
It's funny you mentioned the Saints. So our friend over here, he has generational hate for the Saints.
Really?
Let's not even get into that.
Generational hate.
Let's not even get into that.
I mean,
all right, Rios. There you go. I got one for you.
He's just top 2 quarterbacks of all time.
Oh, Drew Brees is very underrated.
Drew Brees is very underrated. Yes.
Yeah.
He's just not a winner. Moving on.
He got a Super Bowl. He got a Super Bowl. And we got snubbed.
Moving on.
Minnesota Miracle was a complete fluke. And then that pass interference, you're not going to call that pass interference?
He's talking about the Minnesota one?
You're not going to call that pass interference? We were winning that year.
I lost $300 in that game. I'm still pissed. That's why I hate the Rams.
That's why you never bet on the Saints. Anyway, moving on.
Wow.
This guy.
I'm sorry, Jalen. I'm sorry.
No, that's right.
Let's not even get into that.
Right. It's a rebuild. We're rebuilding.
All right. So ready, Rios?
We're rebuilding for like
all right.
All right. This is a Super Bowl question. This is a Super Bowl question.
Okay, I'm a Texas fan, so we suck anyway. Moving on.
Where's the mute button for this guy? All right. So Rios, what?
All right.
Who? All right. Ready? Who has the longest kick return in Super Bowl history?
Ooh.
You should know this one.
You were probably there.
Jacoby Jones.
All right, Jacoby Jones. Do you happen to, for extra credit, do you know how many yards?
It was 99 yards, I think.
Nah, 108. But you got the name correct. That's all I needed to know. All right, 108. All right. Okay, Jalen, your turn. How many Madden games have been created, including mobile games?
Oh, come on, dude.
A lot. A ton. Is that a
Any specific number?
Wow. 50.
Not too far off. 40.
Oh.
Wow, I would have said 30. I didn't think there were that many.
I didn't think that many either.
Every year they make a mobile game with the Madden, so I was thinking.
Yeah, with the Madden, yeah.
That's why I was like, why count the mobile games? The fuck, this.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Let's go. Rios, you got another one, okay? No, that one's too easy. And you were playing around that time.
Save that one for me.
All right, deal. All right. Rios, who holds the single season rushing yards record?
That would be Eric Dickerson.
Wow, yeah, you got it. Eric Dickerson. Are you on Google right now?
I was gonna say,
see my hands.
All right. All right, so Jalen, this one. Yeah, I'll give you this one. Okay. Which player was named the Bus? I'll give you a clue. Played for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wow.
That was for Rios. That was a.
I know that answer too. Was it Jerome Bettis?
That's it. You got it.
Damn, look at that.
All right. So we got 2 and 1, right?
Yes.
All right, 2 and 1. Okay. All right, Rios. Who is the all-time sack leader?
Bruce Smith.
You got it.
Dude,
That's good.
Because Rios played with him.
Bro. He in his bag right now, man.
Yeah.
Really good.
All right. Jalen, how many games is a regular NFL season?
16?
17.
17, brother. 17, brother.
They changed it.
All right. So Rios won this. So Rios won it, right, with that one. So
Yeah.
All right, Jalen, you want to do another one for redemption?
Yeah, let's go one more.
All right, one more for redemption. All right.
Make it hard as shit.
Who is the NFL's Who is the NFL's all-time leading passer?
Is he an older guy?
I would say so. Retired not that long ago.
Matt Ryan?
Final answer?
I'm gonna go with the no. That's not my final answer.
Rios over there, like.
I'll give you a clue. Well, if I give you a clue, it'll be
Don't give him a clue. Don't give him
played
a
in
clue.
your area.
Played in my area?
Yeah.
My area of where I live, like Virginia or
Sorry.
Brady? Is it Brady?
Yeah, it's Brady.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Brady. All
That's
right,
actually
and
between him and Rogers.
yeah, and so I should have just said not Drew Brees. That would probably been better.
yeah, that would have gotten it for me.
At
Yeah.
no point did I ever think Drew Brees was, but whatever.
Shut up. You know what? In that case, anyway. All right. And the last one again, Philly says, Jalen, will you get your face scanned in Madden if you get the chance?
Yeah, absolutely.
99 catching, double me X factor, bro. He's all over that.
Right.
He's all over that.
Throw it up.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Jalen, we want to thank you for swinging by and just kind of hanging out with us, and honestly letting everybody get to know you and a little bit about yourself or whatnot. And of course, we wish you the best of luck. Sorry, my dog's already being part of the show. Wishing you the best of luck. In the combine and then of course in the draft as well. We hope that you make it to a team. So hey, you never know. We might be sporting one of your jerseys, and we get to say, dude, he was on the show.
Right.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for having me.
I'll
No
definitely
problem.
buy a jersey, even if it's the Saints. I'll buy it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
love right there.
wow.
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you.
That's
Hell
love.
Hell
He
just
might be-
froze over.
He might be one of the most composed, well-behaved, people we've had.
What are you talking about? We've had amazing guests before.
We have.
I'll take it. First place.
What does that
don't change
mean?
it now. Don't change it now. First place.
Right.
All right, fine.
He is top 3 for sure for me.
Top 3.
Top 3. Oh, we have a rating now on people that have joined
That's
us.
a medal.
Nobody's gonna want to come and join us.
That's a medal.
That's
I'll
a
take
I
medal.
mean, he said he was gonna buy a Saints shirt. That's like, oh man, I can't even think of the equivalent of that. It's
I
like
haven't said that for all of them.
that's
It's on the
like
record.
that's like peace in the Middle East. It just doesn't happen. You're buying a Saints jersey.
Why are we getting political on that?
Why- yeah, dude, what the hell? That's not the right show for that. What's funny is now we got to tell the prospects when they come in, hey, by the way, guys, Jalen set the bar up here now.
Right.
You gotta,
This is Jalen.
what you got?
This is you guys. We're see where you stand.
If you can do this, you can make it to a team. If you can put up with our dumbasses for like an hour, you're NFL
But
ready.
if you choose Bulbasaur, get off our show.
Seriously, who chooses Bulbasaur?
It's a crazy pick. It's a wild pick. You're definitely losing a lot on those couple
Fucking
first
picking
picks.
the
You really
Saints
are.
a wild fucking pick.
For sure.
That's what I'll say. You pick the Saints, you're losing a lot. That's what I say.
No, you're not.
You got a ring.
They do got a ring, dude.
Yeah, I bet the game with Bulbasaur too. Doesn't mean a thing. That's it. Doesn't mean a goddamn thing. That's it.
Anyway, he's an idiot. See, I'm telling you.
I need to see
Thanks,
that for
Jalen.
proof, though. I need to see that for proof. That Bulbasaur win. I need to see that.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't buy it. I don't buy it for 1 second.
Comes back on the Game Boy.
yeah. seriously.
Let's hop on, dude. Let's hop on.
Yeah.
Dust it off right now.
All right, Jalen, again, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. I appreciate it. Again, guys, please follow Jalen's journey on his Instagram account. This is his IG account at Coker Jalen on Instagram. Follow him up. Follow his journey to the NFL draft, and of course, also follow him on X or whatever Elon Musk calls it this week.
We call
at
it Twitter, sir. It's Twitter.
Twitter.
I don't care what I don't give a damn what he calls it. It's Twitter.
At Jalen Coker. Again, you don't want to miss this young man has a bright future ahead of him, and we hope to see you just keep thriving in your career, and we just hope to see you on a team. We'll get your jersey, and hopefully we can have you back again, and you can just tell us about the experience and all that.
No, absolutely. Thank you so much. Really, such a cool show that you guys have here. Thank you for having me. Honestly,
I appreciate it. And if you're ever in Houston, let us know. Take you out to eat some really good food over here.
Oh yeah.
Bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
All right, brother.
Just for the record, though, when I do get that Saints jersey, you better be hanging up on that wall right behind.
Oh, dude, yeah, there you go. You gotta hang it on the wall.
Right behind you, right there.
That's a deal. That's a deal. If I can get a signature.
Fair. Absolutely.
Deal.
Absolutely.
There you go.
On the back. Coker in the back.
Deal.
I'll fucking wear that shit. Like, let's go.
Everybody's like, I thought you didn't like this Saints. Like, I like it for this guy.
You can like a player. Like, I don't mind Drew Brees at all. I really don't. Like, I think he's like one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen. I just, don't like the Saints.
I could tell you he doesn't like it for personal reasons.
Yeah, it's a little bit more personal. We're not gonna get into that right now.
Yeah, we're not gonna cry on there.
Right.
Just kidding.
We already did it now, so we don't need to repeat it.
We don't need to repeat of that.
All right.
Anyway.
Texas 22 said another great show. Appreciate you guys so much.
Appreciate
Again,
it,
guys, I know we were talking a lot, but honestly, again, follow this young man's career. IG at Coker Jalen, and of course on Twitter at Jalen Coker. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Don't go just yet, Jalen. We're about to end the show. Okay. All right, guys. We'll see y'all on Wednesday with another NFL prospect as well. So see y'all later. Peace.
Southwest A-League, Texas, throw down here and it's so infectious. We ride for the Houston Astros, Rockets, Dynamo, and them Texans. If you ain't never been down here, but rule number one, you gon' respect us. Just fans in my speakers, new one drop, they bout to bless us. I might right through the SWAT, playing just fans right through your spot. Look, and I don't know what you thought, but right here, dog, we gon' rep the squad. Got HU with my